Alright, what's up guys? Day 2 RC track. So it dried out pretty good up here. That's perfect actually, if you look at this dirt. That's definitely kind of what you want when you're trying to shape these jumps. Like right here you have a triple kind of uphill jump off of the back straight over there. And right here is a tabletop, if you can kind of see it. So you come up over the tabletop, come this way, but down here it's still pretty moist, but I think we could work with it. We're not really shaping anything down here, so yeah, so been raking it out. It actually looks pretty good. You just try to even it out as much as possible. I leave a little bit more here on top of the landing because when I'm pulling the roller over it, it's gonna pull some of it down. So little things you kind of learn as you do it, but I mean everybody's track's gonna be different depending on what jumps you have and whether it's uphill or not. So, but you can see I have a buried pipe right here. You can see some of the drain holes. They're not supposed to show. I don't know what that's gonna do. I'm just running out of dirt. What I've been doing is pulling it down off the hill here and just trying to get it back onto this tabletop. You can see here the moist soil. This soil is it was a lot more moist than uphill. And you can see when you rake it, it pretty much balls up. It's just more of a pain to rake, really. That stuff's just so easy to spread. I mean, you can see it. And then we see this dirt. But you want to get it like this, that way when we roll it, you can actually see where I walked it, imprinted on it. The moist soil definitely packs really well, so problem is it sticks to the roller as I'm rolling, so sometimes I have to scrape it off the roller with a shovel because it starts building up as I'm rolling. But I'm just gonna keep raking this all out, and it's gonna take a long time, and then I'll just start rolling it. If you are unfortunate and actually build it on pretty flat ground, you actually have to dig your track out, so it's gonna retain water. So you kind of just look at it. I walked out the low spot, and from this line I just rake out slightly, and then I have drainage cut out. But it's kind of stuff you have to think about if you're digging your track down into the ground like I did. But even motocross tracks and stuff have the same problem. So yeah, it's a lot more work than I remember. All right, so as you can see, I've just rolled out the track, well, part of it, and you can see it really packs it down pretty good. This dirt is a little dry, but it's still packed down enough where it's the smaller trucks could ride on it. And you can see this I haven't rolled yet, so that's what it looks like loose, and the 110 scale trucks could do it, but not the smaller ones. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish this up and we'll see. All right, so I just finished rolling and I'm about to die. It's insanely hard. I forgot how hard that really is, but you kind of need one of those. Definitely, it makes a huge difference. They sell some that are, I think you fill them with water or something, so that would work just as good if you can't find a crazy one like that. I painted the track real quick with just red ground paint. That's all I had. Usually I use white, or maybe I'll do like fluorescent orange or green, but all I had was red, so I just did it so you guys could see. This is the starting line right here. And you could really only go one direction, but you could go in reverse. The whoop section, but it actually kind of doubles if you could go through there fast enough. And then a straightaway. A small hump here to slow you down a little bit so you don't get flown off into the woods. And then you have a triple here, step up. You could double it, it's the safest way to do it, and then just hop over the hill. But if your car's fast enough, you could triple it and land right up here on the landing. And then into the berm. And rock it down right into the tabletop. You can't go too fast because you want to stay low. Land here, and now you could veer right and skip over this hump and go that way, or I made it so you could actually skip this whole middle section and just go right back towards the start and jump the grass here. But the full track goes right here, and there is like a racing line. Once you get it, you kind of come up over this hill here, shoot off into the berms here. Riding the outside of the berms the fastest, and then shoot right back into the finish line. That's the track. Looks pretty good. Once it rains a little bit, it kind of packs down even more. Or you could hose it down. But yeah, it's a lot of work. It's not, I'm not gonna lie, I never said it was easy, but it's doable. And it's fun. Like, that was the most maintenance you'll do to it, unless you have to change the jump around, which sucks because they're full of rocks and stuff. And I used huge pine logs to make that step up over there, because that's pretty, the hill was actually pretty low. I buried all these. I'll actually include a picture right here. But once all the grass grows in, I'll throw some extra seed down. It really looks pretty awesome. The best place to stand is really, you could stand anywhere really, but personally I like standing up here. It's kind of a good view. If I'm alone, I'll probably stand in the middle somewhere here. This is probably the best spot, but you kind of get dizzy if you start going really fast. But yeah, so I'll get some videos of us racing soon. My cars need a little work and get them going again, but I'll have my cousin come over and my brother, and we all have cars, and they're all the same cars. Well, my cousin only has a 110, but surprisingly the smaller cars could actually keep up with it. Those Tacons are such a good deal for, well, at the time they were $150, but now they're probably like 200. Still, that is insanely good performance for that price. I mean, they're just mini Losi clones, really. So, but yeah, we'll get some footage of all those racing on the track soon. Stay tuned for some more videos.